kiddos. This is your fairy godmother Ms Kitty story time. And today we're going to read an amazing magical story titled Abracadabra I Know What to Do. This story is written by Kristin Joy Davis and illustrated by Rachel Bedel. This story is about a little girl named Olive that takes you on a journey with her, learning all about the power of words. Message of the day. You are smart, you are kind, and you are special. You can do anything that you put your heart and mind to. Well, let's get started. Abracadabra, I know what to do. Olive lived in a beautiful house in a neighborhood that was near all her friends. Each day, they would walk to school together, laughing and telling jokes. At school, Olive loved her teacher and was excelling in her work. Her mom and dad took time to play with her each day after school. And on the weekends, they cheered her on at her soccer games. Life was good for Olive, and she was happy. One day, Olive's dad came home from work and said that he had been transferred to a new job. What does this mean? Will I be near my friends? Olive asked. It means that we are going to move to a new city, her dad said. Putting a smile on his face, we're going to have new adventures together. Olive's mom comforted her and said, this city will be far away from your friends. You will get to meet new people and make new friends. Olive was sad to leave all her friends behind and was also excited about the idea of having new adventures. As she packed up all her belongings, she imagined all the fun she would have with her friends in her new home. When Olive arrived in the new city, she saw her new house. It was smaller than their old house. The neighborhood was full of older people whose kids were grown up already, so there were fewer kids to play with. Olive also found out that being in a new city meant going to a new school and having a new teacher. She hoped that this teacher would be as nice as her old teacher. On the first day of school, Olive was nervous to meet her new teacher and excited to make new friends. At school, her parents gave her a big hug, and they told her that they were proud of her and that she was going to do great. In her classroom, Olive's teacher showed her where to sit. As the kids came into the room, they looked at her funny and were whispering to each other. When her introduced introduced her to the class, the kids laughed. They told her that Olive is a funny name. Olive? What kind of name is Olive? I don't like olives. They are gross. You don't want to play with someone named Olive. During reading, Olive's teacher had the class take turns reading out loud. When it was Olive's turn, she got nervous and had a hard time reading. The kids giggled. I can't read, Olive mumbled to herself as she brushed a tear away. When school was over, Olive walked home by herself. When she got home, she found her dad distracted by his new job and her mom busy unpacking. Her mom asked her how school was. But when Olive started to tell her, she noticed her mom was barely listening. She went to say hi to her dad and found him on a phone call. Olive asked her parents if they could go to the park. Not right now, her mom said. I have an interview for a new job soon. Maybe later. I have a lot of work to do, said her dad. Olive felt confused. When can we go? She wondered. Olive was sad. She decided to go outside and play alone. While she was playing, Olive tripped over her untied shoelace and began to cry. As she tried to tie her shoe, she noticed an interesting stick on the ground with a word written on it. Abracadabra? Read Olive. Suddenly, a dragon appeared out of thin air. What? Who are you? Where did you come from? Asked Olive, surprised. You found my missing one. My name is Tiama. I heard you crying. What's going on? Asked Tiama. My parents ruined my life by moving here. All my friends are far away. I hate my new school. All the kids are mean to me. I can't tie my shoes, Olive cried. Tiama said, Our words are very powerful. The word abracadabra means, with my words I create. We can use our words to turn any situation around. With a little magic, you can change your day. Was your life really ruined when you moved? Or are you getting a chance to discover new opportunities? Olive thought about this and said, I guess I'm discovering new opportunities. Suddenly, the abracadabra on the wand began to glow. Tiama told Olive that the wand is a reminder of how our words affect our lives. She gave Olive the wand to hold on to as a magical reminder. Tiama told Olive that she would come to school with her and help her create change. The next day at school, the kids were teasing Olive. Olive pouted and said to Tiama, Those kids are being mean to me. The wand started to glow in Olive's pocket. She looked at it with a smile on her face and proudly said, Abracadabra, I know what to do. I can handle this and other things too. Olive took a deep breath, looked around, and smiled to herself as she saw someone playing alone. I could be friends to others, she said as she went over and asked to join them. During reading, Olive's teacher asked her to read out loud. I can't read, Olive sighed. The wand lit up. With abracadabra glowing at Olive, she took a deep breath and said, I am learning to read, and began to slowly read aloud. In gym class, Olive tripped on her untied shoelace. She grumbled, I can't tie my shoes. Then Olive remembered, wait, abracadabra, I can handle this too. I'll ask for help to tie my shoes. She walked over to her gym teacher and asked for help. As Olive left school that day, she smiled and waved to her new friends. She thought about all the new opportunities she had created by changing her words. When Olive got home, her parents were busy again. She asked to go to the park. Maybe later, they said. Maybe, said Olive as she and Tiama winked at each other. Tiama whispered, You can teach your mom and dad the abracadabra way too. Mom and Dad, I've learned something new. It's important to be clear with our words so we know what to do. Then Olive continued to tell them all she had learned from Tiama. We will go to the park after dinner, said Olive's dad. After dinner, Olive's parents took her to the park. While she was playing, Olive saw a kid sitting alone and pouting. What's going on? Olive asked. No one wants to play with me, the kid said. The wand lit up in Olive's hand, and she knew just what to do. I will teach this kid the abracadabra way too. She picked up a ball and said, Come on, you can invite others to play with you. That night, Tiama talked with Olive about her day and how she felt when she changed her words. Tiama told Olive that learning to change your words takes practice. Over time, you could become a ninja with your words. If you forget what to do, take a deep breath and think about what you want to say. And most importantly, be kind to yourself. You are learning. The end. If you'd like to support the author and purchase a book for your home library, Abracadabra I Know What to Do. Written by Kristin Joy Davis. And you can find her book on Amazon.com and also www.languageninjas.me. Thank you, kids, for joining me for story time, and I hope you'll join me again soon. Ciao for now. Hey guys, we are the Pixie Sisters, and we are bringing you the letter of the day, B. B for banana, and B for the color blue. Make sure to add that to your vocabulary list, little learners. Bye. I'm looking for happiness for me. Someone let me rest. No, it just won't let me be. I like the road that leads to you. You know I follow. Can't be afraid to fall. There's always news tomorrow. Defeat is hard. That takes you on a journey